Good evening, Mr. Federico. Welcome to India and good to see you in Bangalore. And I wanted to start our interaction by asking you a question that can you take us through the journey of Marposs Aeroel in India?
Good evening, Dinesh. It's nice to see you again after Mumbai exhibition. And yeah, we did start last week to have this kind of business trip for what concerned the war in this region. Okay, we did start from the New Delhi area, in which we have seen several huge quantity of customers for what concerned both the mechanical industry and both the wire and cable inspection. Then we take a flight through Bangalore, and for those days we will stay in the south
Mhm.
to achieve hopefully new and profitable goals for what concerns both Bangalore and the Chennai area.
And my second question will be what are the key benefits of non contact measurement and what all industry you are serving right now?
So the main benefits are basically related to the first of all the performances, so the repeatability and the linearity speaking that are on the order of the first order. Secondary, but not secondary, we are talking about extra value that is related to the calibration. For those laser sensor, the calibration is required only at the beginning when the system had been checked, and later on they will remain stable for more than 10 years. In the end, also, we perform some dedicated study for what concerns the influence in the climate chamber, aim to better understand the value that are fitted connected to the difference in temperature, also in some places as India, when the temperature and the influences on the temperature could be profitable.
And since manufacturing is growing in India, how do you see your product acceptance in Indian market and B, how it's growing in India?
So India, according to the statistical values, according also to our main general managers close to here, is a market that will have a huge contribution of benefit. Also consider the economical ratio and the incoming for what concerns the wall manufacturing. As a supplier of automation company as a quality certification, we are seeing that there could be a huge contribution of also selling that we could propose, in which will be benefit too. For what concern both of the main industry that we are focused on to, so both the mechanical parts and both the wire and cables, also connected to the enameled wires for the EV application, we retain that in the incoming years, also for those laser sensor, this, let's say, business unit could give is important contribution to the world wide Marposs selling.
And Vishal, how do you welcome to Bangalore
Thank you,
and
Mr.
good to see
Dinesh.
you after Imtex. I wanted to ask, how do you see the product, accepted in Indian market? B, how do you see the growth?
Thank you, Mr. Dinesh. It's always a pleasure to meet you. So, I'll start with one statement. Our main aim for Mr. Federico visit in India is basically to show him that our products, what are the standout features of Aeroel, Marposs Aeroel product laser micrometers as compared to the competitors, and how those products features can match customers' requirement. That's why his visit we have planned for North India. We are also covering South India. If we had more days, we would have covered the West and the Gujarat region also, but we are limited on time, so north and south, so we need to understand what north customers are looking for, what south customers are looking for. And we have taken Mr. Federico on a business trip to major players in this industry, whether it be mechanical components, mechanical tools, wire manufacturing, wire drawing, machine manufacturing. So we have taken him to the major players, and now he's getting a little bit of idea what the customers are expecting from a company who provides laser micrometer solutions for the outer dia measurements, ovality measurements, or you can say the taper measurements of these kind of components that these players are making. So I would just like to say that we are gathering the information as of now, and we hope that we are only 2 days left for this business trip.
Correct.
So day after tomorrow we'll be in Chennai, our last visit. Then we'll go back to our head office. We'll have a meeting with our managing director in Manesar office. We'll summarize all the details, and then hopefully, and we are 99% sure that we'll start receiving really good inquiries and really good RFQs orders from the customer that we have visited. Yes.
So the way you explained it's very well. The thought I understand is it's a sort of market survey plus understanding the customer, and plus knowing, where, like you rightly said, north clients are different than south.
Exactly.
Same thing when we travel to east, like Odisha and Bengal and or Chhattisgarh, the clients requirements are different, industries are different. So Mr. Federico, can you summarize how is your trip till now and what is your expectation?
So, historically speaking, the presence of someone from Italy for what concerns the various promotion of the Marposs product had been quite always connected in a kind of, let's say, team working, sending guys from Italy that will be constantly in contact with the PM of the, in this case, India side. This is so important also because the main focus and one of the main extra value that as Marposs Group we have is the possibility to cooperate and to work together and to achieve the common goal. Also in this case, the possibility to see that the Indian market is growing is connected to my presence here that will help also our colleagues to better understand what we could focus, what we are in condition to propose, to quote, and also to give a signal to these main players, OEM or end user, that we are here, we are connected to them, we are in condition to support, and in specific request, we are in condition also to present a guy from Italy that is in condition to explain and serve what they really want to. For sure, the possibility to visit India in those years that we are for sure pushing to create already a new economical growth for those for several of those regions could be benefit by Marposs India, by the various Marposs business units. So this is something that really could encourage all of us to create a better team, a better connection, and also to achieve the goals of the sellings and to be present with the market share and to aim and to achieve our aim and our various goals.
Okay. One My last question, and we will end this discussion. One word or one sentence you want to say Marposs Aeroel stands for. If you want to, talk about Marposs Aeroel, if in a sentence or a word, what term comes to your head?
Yeah, Marposs Aeroel is a different situation if you compare from the standard Marposs SPA manufacturing. But Marposs Aeroel has a huge quantity of 28 people that are super competent, super in condition to serve the various colleagues at their best, and they still conserve a high order technically knowledge that serve ROL since from the beginning to grow and become a incredible reality, but also their technical understanding, their requirement from the market, and also their various connection to some wiring cables manufacturer and the user are helping Marposs at this stage, and since Aeroel entered in the Marposs Group 2017, Aeroel give a important contribution to the Marposs Group. So it could be say that we are helping each other since Aeroel entered in the Marposs Group, and we are a strong team that is working together as in this Indian survey.
Uh, um, uh, Very much, thank you for your time, Mr. Federico. Dynamic Manufacturing team wishes you a lot of success and best wishes for your upcoming business trip. Thank you. Look forward to see you in
Namaste.
Milan. Thank you, sir.